Good morning, Jen. How are you today?
Oh, all right, I guess, Melissa.
Just all right. The sun is shining. It's a beautiful day.
I know, and I just suddenly feel old.
Is that all? I bet you didn't have your coffee this morning. I'm not going to let myself feel old until I'm at least 60. You're missing David, aren't you?
Yeah, the divorce was final 6 months ago. I try not to remember, but it's hard. Memories of him are everywhere.
I know how you feel, honey. My life was going along fine until some fresh-faced cutie came and stole Mark away. It's terrible, but what can you do? You can't lock him up.
I know. I imagine it gets easier with time. But last year we were on vacation at this time at... I guess you better give me some of your coffee.
That I have. Words of wisdom? I don't. You'll feel perfect after a swig of coffee. There. Isn't that better? To life. Now we're ready for whatever the day brings. Cheer up, honey. Oh, Cam, couldn't you have waited until we finished our coffee? Sorry, Melissa, but some things won't wait. Oh, whatever. I'm leaving. Call me if you need anything, Jen.
Thanks, Melissa. I will.
This is a police matter.
Okay, what did she do?
Theft and vagrancy. I found her sleeping in an alley.
What's your name? Please, dear, we're trying to help you.
Sandra Conrad.
She stole the coat from the Dickerhoffs. I brought her to you because I figured you might be able to do something.
No, let me alone. I don't want any help from you. Take me back to jail.
Calm down. This will only take a few minutes.
No, I won't. I won't. You can look me up in your database all you want, but I'm just a number. A number that's no longer active. I turned 18 and nobody cares about me. I'm not human anymore. I'm a lost soul. All I did was turn 18. That's all I did. That's the only crime. All you care about are the children.
That's enough. I'm sorry, Jen. I'll take her back to the police station now. You can send us the record from her foster care later.
No, that's all right. Let me talk to her for a few minutes. Please, Cam.
I guess that's all right. I'll be waiting right outside the door.
Please sit down, Sandra.
Are you going to make me?
No, you can stand if you like.
What do you want with me?
I want to help you. You said a few minutes ago that nobody cared and that your only crime was turning 18. What did you mean by that?
You're a social worker. You should know.
I'm not sure I understand.
Don't they educate you at those schools you graduated from? For us foster kids, turning 18 means we get the props kicked right out from under us.
It's not as bad as you think. There are grants out there, there's government assistance, and there's other programs available to foster kids who age out of the system.
Tell that to the thousands of kids who are homeless or in jail. Maybe they knew about your programs and maybe they didn't. But you can't solve all of your problems with money.
There are counseling and preparation services available to help you prepare for your adult responsibilities.
Shut up! I don't want to hear it. Whatever you do isn't enough.
Well, suppose you tell me what would be enough.
A family!
Well, why don't you tell me your story?
I was placed into foster care when I was 12 years old with my sister Nicole, who's 2 years younger than I am. We went from 5 homes in 5 years, and then we finally landed in our 6th one with a middle-aged woman named Cleonda Parks. Nicole and I were placed together this time. That was the best part about it. She was so mean. Except when the social worker came around, then she treated us like we were her favorite pets. I was there for about 2 years, then I aged out of the system. Cleonda was glad to get rid of me, and I hated her and she hated me just as much. The day after I turned 18, I found myself homeless. I wanted to take Nicole with me, but Cleonda was getting paid to keep her and she kept her. I hung around town for a few weeks and then I met Ned, another homeless kid who aged out of the system 3 years prior. He made himself a family with a bunch of other homeless teens. He told me that he could make me rich so I could make a home for Nicole. His way of getting rich turned out to be stealing. Every now and then we'd find ourselves with a fistful of cash, but it was never enough. We fought over everything. The strong ones stole from the weak. After a year of doing that, we decided to hit the big time. We robbed a jewelry store. Everything was fine until 10 minutes after we divided up, the cops caught up with us. I served 3 months because I couldn't pay the bail and I didn't have a record. My other friends, they got a year because they had a longer record than I did. I've been out for a few weeks now and I just wanted to check up on Nicole. That's why I came back. Nicole! Sandra, where have you been? I'm alright. I've been around.
I would have sent you some things, but you never gave us your address. Are you sure everything's alright, Sandra?
Everything is fine. I'm working on getting us a real nice place so then you can come live with me when you turn 18. And then we can both get jobs and go to college together. Has Cleandra been treating you okay?
She's really not that bad. She leaves me alone most of the time. Cleo's really busy now. She's got 2 new foster boys, ages 8 and 10. She also got herself a new boyfriend. His name's Sean, and he works at the grocery store. She met him in the frozen food section.
I can't imagine any man putting up with that temper.
You forget, she can be as sweet as syrup when she wants to. Do you need anything, Sandra? Is there anything I can send you?
No, I'm fine, Nicole. Really, I am.
Here, Sandra, take this. I know it's not much, but take it. I told you everything was...
Nicole! Get away from the road!
I'm coming. I'm sorry, I have to go, but I really miss you. And love you.
Who are you talking to? When I call you, I mean you get your butt over here now!
I love you, Nicole, and I miss you too. Much more than you know. I'll be back someday soon, and then we can always be together.
The few dollars Nicole did give me helped me to buy something to eat, but it wasn't enough. It was cold outside and all I had was a jacket. So I walked into a clothing store to get warm, and then I walked off with this one.
All right, your minute's up. Sorry to interrupt your interesting conversation, but the little lady and I have to get going.
That's okay. I'm glad you came in. I honestly don't know what to say.
Has she been telling you stories? They all do.
I'm not telling stories. Everything I said was the truth. Not all us foster kids are bad. We just need a home and a family just as much as you do. Next year, Nicole's gonna turn 18, and then she'll age out of the system just like I did. And nobody's gonna care. What are you gonna do to stop it? What are you gonna do to stop it? What are you gonna do to stop it?
Hey, I heard that girl yelling all the way down the hall. What did you do to her?
I'm not sure. She told me the story of her life, and suddenly I don't feel so sorry for myself anymore.
It shook you up a little bit, didn't it? There's hundreds of kids here with stories just like hers. You're just new at your job.
But what can we do?
Just provide more services and government assistance programs.
What they really need is a family.
I know, honey, but it's not that easy. You can't just pull a loving family out of the hat.
What are you gonna do to stop it?